Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. I suggest you clean that up. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made that mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over the list of all the things that control us. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationship, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses, gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or woman mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about how we're all here to teach one another how to be human. And they say, what is a good man but a bad man's teacher? What is a bad man but a good man's job? And if you don't understand that, then you are lost. We're all here to teach. We're all here to help one another. I had some breakthroughs with my one son, my daughter-in-law. We all have to take turns apologizing. We all need to do our part. And again, with the powerlessness and what we can and cannot do, we have to weigh and measure what's realistic, what's not realistic. So I had an incident with the grandchildren, and I had to apologize. We had some miscommunication. Whether you like it or not, those of you who are listening to the podcast, yes, we have to be the bigger person because we're here. We want the peace. We want the harmony. We want the change. And if you do, we always have to be the bigger person. It doesn't mean it's easy. And remember, you're the one living the extraordinary life, going that extra mile, not the ordinary life where you just go through the motions and you don't feel a thing and you just let everybody do whatever they want to you. And then you wonder why your life isn't working. So today I had some experiences, even yesterday, with some couples that I'm working with, major breakthroughs. But you got to understand, again, we cannot do this alone, especially if you're a couple. And remember, if you don't clean up your mess with the partner you're with now, you have to clean that mess up with the new partner. This shit doesn't go away. I don't care what you think and how wonderful, how charming another soul is, because that's a lie you tell yourself, because there's no such thing as just so perfectly wonderful and charming all the time. We all have character defects. We all have idiosyncrasies. We all have issues. And again, if you don't learn how to fight, if you don't know how to learn how to communicate, if you don't know how, so I'm going to suggest today, whatever you're struggling with, work with the people, and the people that you absolutely hate and your enemies, because I'm going to be speaking a lot about enemies. You pray for them. You do the, I'm not saying you put yourself in your presence of them, but you still need to know how to take them head on. You still need to know how to communicate. You still need to know, and that's even with your partner, your children, people you love. Everybody's going to disappoint you. That is a given fact. That's a black and white fact. So it's how you handle it. It's how you approach it. It's how you communicate with them. So with the couples that I'm working with, the breakthroughs are off the charts, but they had to go through a lot of pain to get to the other side. And this is why they're successful. They're willing and open. They're willing and open. I had a guy yelling at me in the session and saying, I said, you're so myopic in your thinking. You have all the answers. You don't want to do the action that you need to get to the other side. You say you want change, but you're full of shit because you're not doing what you need to be doing. And he all of a sudden started to listen because he was tired of living in his hell and tired of his ego telling him he has all the answers, which he doesn't. And then he proceeded to tell me that I have no idea what I'm talking about. I never had to do that in my life. And then I proceeded to tell him all the hell I went through and what I had to do with my own goddamn kids. And then he started to listen. It's just our ego is just off the charts. Easing greatness out, easing God out, easing good out, however you want to look at it. So be open-minded. If somebody wronged you, pray for them. It's powerful. You do it for you, not for them. You do it for you. Your anger starts to leave. And I did this yesterday. I was at a meeting with a guy that was acting like a big dickhead. And I just, said a prayer for him because he's in a lot of pain. And he was acting like a fool in front of everybody. Again, you never know where people are coming from. You just don't. Don't assume, because we don't know. And most people are too embarrassed to whatever it is going on in their head that they're not even going to tell you the truth. Because 9 times out of 10, it's something so stupid, so small, that they can change in a New York second, but they choose to be stubborn and work on ego, pride, and they think by holding on to their anger, holding on to their jealousy, holding on to whatever's going on, that it's going to make them stronger. It gives them power. It's the complete opposite. The more humbled, the calmer we are, the more power we carry within. So today, take your power back. Stay calm. Pray for the people that are harming you. Use your tools. Pick up the phone. Get the proper help. And remember, balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, if you have an attitude, be attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. Remember, behind every breakdown you have, welcome the breakdowns. There's a breakthrough around the corner. We need the breakdowns for the breakthroughs. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part. No exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing, and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a little saying by the Dalai Lama. The essence of all spiritual life is your emotion, your attitude towards others. Once you have pure and sincere motivation, all the rest follows. You can develop this right attitude toward others on the basis of kindness, love, and respect, and on the clear realization of all the oneness of all human beings. I absolutely love that. And remember, that attitude is huge. Okay, again, we're back. We're still on, I told you the things mentally tough people like me avoid. We are on number 1 by Amy Morin, Morin. We are on number 10. Mentally tough people do not fear time alone. Mentally strong people enjoy and even treasure the time they spend alone. They use their downtime to reflect, to plan, to be productive. Most importantly, they don't depend on others to shore up their happiness and moods. They can be happy with others, and they can also be happy alone. I love that. Oh my gosh. This is really funny. When Joe went away, and I used to say to people, oh, Jesus, don't feel sorry for me. I feel sorry for you. I have a 3-year vacation to work on myself, and I have nobody to blame. And you can sympathize, you can empathize, but not sympathize. Sympathize means you keep people sick. Empathize means I feel you. I feel your pain, but we have work to do. So I believe in empathizing. So I learned how to be alone when Joe was away, and I told the kids to go do their thing. I would go to the movies alone. I would go eat alone. I really started cherishing my time alone. I learned how to meditate. At first, I couldn't sit with myself for 5 minutes. And then I got excited and I started running to that room. It was a process of learning how to be quiet. I could be at the mountains with Mac and we could be quiet all day long. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. One of the things I do is all my noise in the morning. I do my podcast. I do my sponsoring. I do all the stuff I don't like to do. But then I could shut it down and just enjoy the quiet. The other thing I love is symphony, though, and I like to light my candles. I love musical stuff, like the piano. I love the sax. Beautiful, just music to my ears that brings up different emotions. I enjoy that. So my sister said to me, Marianne, you'd be proud of me. I went out to lunch by myself. Do you know how hard it is for people to walk in somewhere by themselves? And I absolutely take pride in it. I enjoy it. I love going to the movies by myself. I don't have to entertain anybody but myself. I have a friend. We used to compare movies and share about them. And I absolutely love good stories, good books, good movies. They make my heart sing. And I love it. Brings out that emotion. So today, I want you to challenge yourself and go somewhere alone where you normally would not go alone and see how it feels. And I actually went to Spain by myself, but I met my friend there and I saw my other friend do it. And I said, if she can do it, I can do it. So that was huge for me to get on a plane by myself, go to Spain, and then be greeted by those guns when you get off the plane. That was a little scary. So try it. See how confident, see how wonderful it makes you feel. And guess what? You're going to want more of it, and that's good. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will be good to myself. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together. One day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books if you want to learn about my services. lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Please start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow. In 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And remember, I want you to have a startling day today. And thank you for listening.